2 days after the election and votes still being counted tonight in county election offices all across Oregon, but the leading candidate for governor already claiming victory and planning her term in Salem. It is 6 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianolo.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. We are anticipating the very latest new numbers from the Secretary of State's office any moment now, but the most recent count showing Democrat Tina Kotek still with a lead over Republican Christine Drazen.
Lisa Balick live in downtown Portland. Lisa, you were at Kotek's victory speech on the waterfront today, and she says what she wants to do when she officially takes over the governor's office?
Yeah, she says at the top of the list is dealing with the homeless situation, the homeless crisis facing the state. And she says it's not just in Portland, it's throughout the state and needs to be taken care of.
I'm excited to stand before you today as the governor-elect of the great state of Oregon.
Even though it's not official, with tens of thousands of ballots to be counted, including mailed-in ballots, which are still coming in, the former House Speaker is claiming victory and making plans. She says she'll work to help get people off the street, declaring a homeless emergency statewide. Another top issue, she wants to expand access to mental health and drug addiction treatment. Her third priority, to bridge division in the state. I wanted to know more.
Considering the narrow margin of victory, what specifically will you be doing to gain the trust of those who didn't vote for you? And as part of that, will you put Republicans in your administration?
I will welcome all perspectives to my administration. I will start by focusing on those issues of shared concern, because I think that's where you start. If people can see that we're working on the things we care about together, housing and homelessness, mental health and addiction treatment, good schools, and engaging in authentic dialogue, we're going to all figure out how to work together.
Kotek says she's working to set up a meeting next week with Portland Mayor Wheeler. She plans to tour the state once in office, meeting with community leaders. Keep in mind, most voters in most of the counties voted for Republican Christine Drazen. A Kotek victory likely coming from a handful of counties with the most population: Multnomah, Washington, Lane County, which also have the most registered Democrats. Kotek did not mention crime in her remarks. I asked her about it.
I believe that making sure people are housed and making sure people have access to mental health and addiction treatment will help with some of the issues on the streets, but it's also enforcing the laws that we have around who should have access to firearms.
While Kotek works on her plan to assume the governor's seat, there's still no official outcome. Now, challenger Betsy Johnson conceded on election night. Christine Drazen has not, saying, quote, with several 100,000 ballots yet to be counted, we continue to exercise patience as we await additional clarity regarding the final outcome of this race. And I can tell you that the ballots will still be counted through the weekend. Clackamas County is saying they'll be working on Saturday counting ballots. Again, there are tens of thousands of ballots, as well as, again, keep in mind those mail-in ballots. But they, as long as they're postmarked November 8th, they'll be counting them up until next Tuesday. Live in downtown Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.